Super Bowl halftime show tier list. I'll start from the bottom. Michael Jackson. The Michael Jackson one was awesome, but he just looked kind of weird by this point. But it was awesome. He just stood there for like 4 minutes. I've never seen anyone else ever do this, where he could just stand there like 4 minutes and not move, and the crowd was going crazy. But this was like by his worst era, where this was like 93, I want to say. Music wasn't really hitting. I'm gonna give it an A. Could have been a little better, but that was a great one. Not gonna lie, I don't even know who that is. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in D. Anything I don't recognize, I'm gonna just put in D. That looks like Madonna maybe and Stevie Wonder. Never seen it. Assuming it was probably pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B. It's hard because the farther back you go, the less likely I am to even recognize the people. That's Christina Aguilera and Enrique Iglesias. No, thank you. I'm putting C. I'm not a Christina Aguilera fan. This might be one of my hotter takes. I don't have like hot takes, but every time I say this, no one ever agrees with me. The way she sings feels like this is a bit vulgar. It feels like she's just like jacking herself off. Like, look how good I am. Like, it's like she's so talented, but she sings in a way where it's like she's trying to be like, I'm better than you. And it pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Steven Tyler and Britney Spears. I don't like Steven Tyler. I'm gonna put this in D also. Bono, Janet Jackson, Beyonce. This is one of the most iconic moments ever. I don't know how the actual show was, but incredible performance. She showed her nipple and her boob. Justin Timberlake really didn't even try with the outfit. He's just wearing a shirt and a jacket. Like, come on. That's ridiculous. Not only did he expose her nipple and boob, unjustly, might I add, he didn't even have a cool outfit on. He was just wearing a shirt. Like, we couldn't even try. That almost brings it down to A, but I'm gonna keep it at S because iconic moment. Paul McCartney. I like the Beatles. This had to have been boring. I'm gonna put in D. The Rolling Stones, their shirts are too tight. They're like 70 years old. Get a looser fitting shirt. That goes in D. Prince, that's automatic S tier. He sang Purple Rain in the Rain. Bruce Springsteen, I don't care. I'm sorry, like, I don't care. That's the other thing. That movie's coming out this year. This annoyed me too. They're doing this biopic about Bruce Springsteen, and in the trailer, it seemed like they were trying really hard to show like his hard life, which maybe he had. I know nothing about him, but there was a line from it specifically where it was like a monologue about him, and it was like Bruce Springsteen grew up in a house it was a broken down house. There was a hole in the floor. I don't know if you know about houses, but there's not supposed to be a hole in the floor. He had to walk around that. And it's like, okay, what does this have to do with the movie? What are we talking about? It was like they were trying really hard to... I was like, eh. So probably also D. This is Beyonce. Is this Destiny's Child? Oh, this is the one where the power went out at the Super Bowl. I remember that being pretty good. I'm gonna put this in B too. Bruno Mars. He's so talented. He's a very talented man. I'll put this in C also though, because I don't remember anything about it. Katy Perry. All I remember was that shark for some reason. I don't even know what it was. And then Missy Elliott was there for some reason. And it's like, what? Do they even have a song together? Why are they both there? I'm gonna put this also in C. Coldplay and Beyonce and Bruno Mars. This is just random. And didn't Bruno Mars just do it? And Beyonce also just did it. Oh my god, did he need that much help? Coldplay? I will say, I do think it's impressive that all these three acts are still like super relevant, I guess. Even Coldplay kind of. I guess I'll put it at the top of C. Lady Gaga. It was probably good. I don't remember any of it, but it was probably good. I'll put it in B. Justin Timberlake. I remember that was ass. That was when he was like, I'm a country guy now. And everyone was like, no, you're not. What are you talking about? And he was like, can I bring a little Memphis to the Super Bowl? And everyone was like, you're from Memphis? I thought you were from like Florida. It was a whole thing. This is Maroon 5. Maroon 5. Put your shirt on. You're disgusting. Shakira and J-Lo. This one was cool. I remember they were shaking their butts and everyone was like, ooh, Beyonce and J-Lo. And also they are talented. I'll put that in B. The Weeknd. Ooh, I remember. Okay, now we're getting to the ones that I really remember. This one I felt a way about. This is how I felt. I remember when he was singing all the songs, I was like, oh my god, like he's got the hits, like so many hits. Some of these people you see and it's like, usually these were like legacy acts historically, but I was like, can he like do the Super Bowl? And then you look at the songs and you're like, oh my god, he is more than enough of a resume to do the Super Bowl. But I also remember there was like no real, like he wasn't like doing like dancing or anything. He's not like a dancer. He was just singing. So it was kind of boring, but he had a great voice. So it's like, how do you rate that? The showmanship was down, but the voice was there. I guess I'll put it at the top of B, but he killed it. This was a S tier Super Bowl performance. This was awesome. The Dr. Dre one with Snoop Dogg, and I think it was like Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem, who needs a stylist so bad. Eminem needs a stylist so bad. It's like frustrating, honestly. Someone needs to dress that man. Rihanna, I felt the same way about The Weeknd that I felt about Rihanna. I think she would go maybe like down here a little bit, because some of them were like kind of like she was pulling in some songs at the end. She did like Run This Town, which is like, I would not have thought she was gonna sing that, but it's like once you get to like the 8th or 9th song, like which songs are you singing? And also some of her songs haven't aged that great, just in like how they sound a little dated, but she was very talented, and she was pregnant. Usher one, that was sick. I remember liking that one. He Let It Burn. That one was cool. Again, that's the showmanship thing. And also he had so many hits, and I was going like, ooh, that song's good too. And then the Kendrick Lamar one, this one was awesome. It was Drama City. I love gossip and drama, and it just felt like drama the whole time. But also, this was, I think, the first time that someone has just done like one album at the Super Bowl. And he has like hits, but I think he had already done some of his hits. And he did a few that weren't really on this album. But this was mostly a new album one. I think I would also put this in A, because it was really cool, and it was like Gossip City, because he called Drake a pedophile at the Super Bowl, which was really funny. But it was like 2 recent album, and that's pretty much it. That's how I would rank them. I probably missed a lot in this range, but I didn't watch most of these. So this was my tier list for Super Bowl halftime shows. Granted, I have only seen like maybe a third of them.